Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be explaining why I don't use a set and forget trading strategy. So I have this picture pulled up and I want to use it as a real life example so it can make sense to everyone. So let's just say you have a car, a vehicle, and every day you drive it and every day it runs smooth, right? You don't hear any noises coming from the transmission, engine, steering wheel, brake pads, everything is just running smooth. But let's just say one day you're driving and out of nowhere you start hearing a noise, whether it's coming from the steering wheel, transmission, engine, wherever the fuck it's coming from. Your reaction is going to be to take it to a mechanic to see what's wrong with it, right? So the same thing should be applied to trading. If you have a strategy, you should know when to get in and when to get out. So I trade support and resistance. And as you can see, like right here, this is a perfect example of market coming to a support and then bouncing off of it and going up. But right here, market got to a support level and it bounced, but then it failed to bounce and it started breaking below. Most people, what they would do is they would try to hold the trade, praying that it would go against them. And that's why they are unprofitable, because they lose more money when they're not supposed to lose all that money. So for example, today on Euro USD, I had a feeling that market was not going to bounce at this support level right here, right? So it didn't end up bouncing. Like, it was supposed to come down here and start to bounce and go up, but it didn't. I had a feeling that it was going to break above and go down, and you only get this feeling through experience. So I waited for it to break above, come to this next zone, and I waited for a retest, right? It came back and it retested and I got in, and right now it's going in profit. And I have moved my stop loss to a point where I think if the market comes to it, it's going to go against me, right? My stop loss is right here. I'm risking $150 on this trade. But I've moved it because, it's going in profit. Most people, they would not move their stop loss because they're afraid that it might like come up here and fucking drop, right? Which that can happen, but with trading you need to get experience to see what happens when this happens, And also I took a trade on AUD JPY today. So on AUD JPY, market got to this resistance zone during New York session. So right here, this right here is a resistance zone. I was waiting for it to come up so it can drop, right? So I went for a 1-to-1. I had a wide stop loss, so my stop loss was like somewhere up here, right? Simple trade, just going for a 1-to-1. Market should have just bounced, but instead what happened was it got up there, right? Market structure started to get formed. So instead of having my stop loss all the way up here, I moved it to like halfway, right? Right, and right here, when I saw it go down in profit a little bit, like right here in this area, hold on, right here, around this area right here, I, instead of having my stop loss right here, I put it above here, right? So look at the difference, right? The market took me out right here, right? I took a very small loss. Instead of like holding the trade and letting it go all the way up, I took a small loss. And if I was to, be using a set and forget trading strategy, I would have taken an L. So like right here, the stop loss was tighter. Right here, I would have gotten taken out. Right, look, it went up, right, fucking took me out, and now it's reversing. So now it might go down. This is why you need to cut your losers shorts And if your trade starts to go into profit, let it run. And once you start doing this, you're going to see the profits start coming in. So yeah, give it a try, and hopefully you can learn from this.